lady that I'm about to bring out, she started with the agency. I think she's been here about 5 years now. And she just came out running. Like, I love people that's serious about their talent. She came out running as a model. She started as a model, and then she realized she wanted to do her own talk show. And she's doing her thing out here in these streets. You see her everywhere. What they say, you got to speak it into existence for it to become as it is. So all you guys here today to support her means the world to her. So I want y'all to know that this is the amazing, beautiful, rocking them boots. I'm sure she got on some damn boots. If she don't, she changed about 3,000 times, so them boots gonna come out. Y'all give it up for Tanya R. Lewis.
Okay. Moving forward, never looking back, with a worn out hat and a 6-string string. You can kick rocks if you don't like.
Y'all put your hands together for Tanya R. I told y'all the boots. Tanya R. Lewis.
I was born this way, been loud too long. My style, you can roll your eyes, but I ain't slowing down. I was born to rise, so kick them rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. I've lost some friends, made a few new foes, but that's just life, that's how it goes. I ain't bending over just to please a crowd. If I fall down, I'll fall down proud. I talk my truth, I live my way. Ain't nobody gonna take my say. This road's been rough, but I learned the trade. It's sweat, soul, and dues I paid. You can kick rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk. Ain't changing my tone, ain't changing my song. I was born this way, been loud too long. You can hate my style, you can roll your eyes, but I ain't slowing down. I was born to rise, so kick them rocks if you don't like how I talk. I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk.
Y'all give it up for Tanya R. Lewis.
First of all, I'm not even supposed to be standing here. Because let me tell y'all something. No, the devil don't want me standing here. Okay? Let me tell you something. Because 15 years ago, December 29th, I was so doped up. I was so high, I was afraid not to take a pill. My body would go into shock if I didn't get a pill. And one day I said, God help me. And that's exactly what he did. December 29th, 15 years, I've been clean. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, but let me tell y'all something. The day that I decided to come clean, I had 30 days clean, and my parents died 8 days apart. And I said, if that can't make me get high, nothing can make me get high again. So if you got a story, if you are addicted, you know somebody addicted, there is hope. Because God said there is. He said, only thing you don't have to do is pick up. Do that perfectly, and I'll do the rest. So he removed that taste from my mouth. So, Tina B, you need to introduce our first interviewer.
Absolutely, absolutely. Blinded by ambition. Native to Jonesboro, Georgia, and standing 6'7", Jasmine Duffy first discovered her passion on the basketball court. She quickly became a national standout, earning recognition as one of the top 5 female basketball players in the country. But shortly after beginning her college career, Jasmine received life-altering news. She had a heart condition called Marfan syndrome. The diagnosis not only ended her promising basketball journey, but ultimately led to the loss of her sight.
She is called Blinded by Ambition. Okay? And y'all, I have a sense of humor too, because I told her to feel my wrist and see how fine I am. Okay?
She did.
So, oh my God, I couldn't wait for this interview, because you know what? God said, because something leaves you that I gave you, I got something else for you. And he has something else for you. So my first question is, can you tell us how your diagnosis of Marfan syndrome changed your perspective on your life and your aspirations?
Yes, ma'am. So being like highly ranked in the nation as far as a basketball player, like I had all my plans laid out in front of me. Like I knew who I wanted to be, what I wanted to be, and everything I was gonna do for my parents. Once I made it, and then I went from being on top of the world to the bottom. I felt like at the drop of a dime. So when that happened, I was like, okay, first off, you're replaceable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, humble yourself real quick, because at the drop of a dime, you can be on top of the world and then not. And second of all, it was like a mind check. Like, all right, now what? They took basketball. Now what are we replacing it with?
So her basketball career she was a number one, because I've been studying. I be in folks' inbox, I be DM, and I be all up in their stuff, okay? But she was a number one ranked for the WMBA. Can you imagine, Dr. Doll Faith, you are number one in my book of elite dolls of faith of giving back to the community. Can you imagine if you was blind and had to do that? Would you still do it? That's major. So when that happened to you, did you go into a depression? Did you go into a deep depression and be like, I don't want to live no more?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like, well, it was a correction. I lost my sight a season before I went into the league.
Wow.
So to me, that was like a little worse. But man, I went through every It was like grieving.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but depression was my first emotion. Like, I kept going to doctors expecting they'd tell me something different.
So
like,
had to cure.
Yeah, exactly. And then one day, my sister, somebody I looked up to like highly, she checked me. She was like, you got me crying and I don't cry. So you need to get up and we're gonna figure this out. And that's all I needed.
Yeah, I'm in your inbox and your Instagram, and your little sister play a big part. Y'all do a lot of skits, okay?
Yeah,
Y'all be funny. And you even got your mama doing skits.
yeah.
Okay, so what role has spoken word poetry played in your healing process, and how do you use it to connect with your audience?
My spoken word helped me overcome me losing my sight. I don't know that I actually ever healed from it. I just overcame it. If that makes sense. But yeah, my spoken word, like I'm not like a real emotional type of person, so I just pour all my emotions into the mic for real and leave it there.
Don't worry, y'all gonna get to hear some of it. So y'all was talking about, I wonder if Tanya gonna let her. Absolutely. Okay, as someone who is blind, what are some of the biggest challenges you face in your daily life, and how do you overcome them?
I'm glad you
It's
asked that.
easy for me to sit down and go to the bathroom or whatever. How does that affect your everyday life?
That's the easy part. The hardest part for me is getting other people to believe in what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. I take care of myself. I work. I do everything. Getting somebody else, the next person, to believe that I'm capable of doing everything that I do is my problem.
You know you fine too, don't you?
Thank you.
I just want to
Thank
say,
you.
I want to put that out there.
Thank
Y'all was
you.
thinking it. All right. How did losing your sight shift your approach to music production, and what unique insight does it bring to your craft? Because y'all, she's an engineer.
Yes.
She's going to tell y'all how.
Yes. Yeah. Man, losing my sight made me fall in love with music more, because it's audio, you know. So I fell in love with anything audio, movies, doing behind the scenes with movies, editing books. But music, like, if you just sit there, even having sight, just close your eyes and listen to music, you're going to get a different feel. Like, so it just made me hungry for real.
Now you done made me want to, one of my favorite songs come on, I'm going to close my eyes.
Yeah, you
and I'm going to
should.
listen to it.
Yeah.
Because
You
they're
gon-
not going to walk in your shoes.
Yep.
You know, I mean, not literally, but you probably wear a 12 and I wear
13.
Okay. I wear 9.9. That's almost a 10.
Or not.
Okay. All right. Have there been any mentors or figures in your life who inspired you to keep pushing forward despite your challenges? I know you said your sister was one. She hard on you, man. I watched her on the video.
Yes.
She hard on you.
Yes. My siblings and my friends. Like one of my best friends here right now. Tosh, shout
Best
out
friend?
my best friend.
Best friend, hold your hand. Oh yeah, I seen y'all on pictures together. And that, do y'all stand next to each other? Like
Yeah. But when other people believe in you wholeheartedly, man, the feeling in that, like, my best friend just called me sometime, be like, you dope. Like, so when somebody else believe in you the way you believe in you, it just hit a little different.
You know what? Me sitting here looking at all these people out here that believe in me is unbelievable.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. Lex told me, I was at one of her networking events, and she told me, she said, Tanya, I want to see you with an audience one day.
Yep.
And she pictured this, and she told me it was going to happen. Crown, my cameraman, boy, you don't know how many times I called his phone crying. I was crying. Okay. So, and these ladies up here in the front, it's amazing when people believe in you. And let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something after ambition get done, because some things has happened. You know, the devil is truly busy, and he always trying to come in and destroy. But there was no way I was going to allow him not to let me interview her, because her story was amazing. Is amazing to me. Okay, so what advice would you give someone who is facing their own adversities and fears that might derail their dreams?
I would say, man, honestly, the only shots you miss are the ones you don't take, for real. Like, just, yeah, yeah, yeah. And everybody, like, when you have an idea in your mind, everybody has a start. Like, start on the start, and then keep going. I was doing spoken word. Like, I started off, I don't think I was good at all, y'all. But I knew it was something I wanted to do, so I just built on it. And like you said, even with the situation with your parents, both of your parents passed. That happened with me, but my parents passed 4 months and 3 days apart. And if that didn't break me, like
Well,
you
nothing
said,
breaks.
exactly. There you go.
know, I mean, my kids can walk up out of here, but
Yeah.
it ain't gonna make me ever want to get high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
wouldn't have this life that I have
Exactly.
now. If you can, somebody out there, if you can reach somebody out there and say something to them, somebody that you know is struggling, or somebody that's struggling, because the holidays, people struggle. We all want to celebrate and be happy, but there's some people, it's like a catch-22 for me, because my parents died right after Christmas, and so I struggle with it a little bit. Give my audience a word, because you bad. I'm gonna let you do your spoken word, but motivate somebody for me after that phone get finished ringing.
Okay. Man, I think all I would say to somebody who is struggling is, I was once you. Shoot, just find purpose. Just find something or somebody that gives you purpose, like a reason to get up and a reason to push through everything you're pushing through. My siblings and my friends, that's it for me. They it for me. Because, I mean, I could dwell in my blindness. I could. But, man, the way these folks make me feel, it's not an option. So just find purpose in something.
Do they pity you, or do they?
I wish.
they out there
wish.
speaking.
Like,
Oh my God.
I wish. I wonder, man.
Okay. All right. I want to get two questions for the audience. And Aisha, can you go and make sure we hear them right on the question they got? Who would like to ask the question?
Nah, I mean, I go to some games. I go to games, but not like behind the scenes or anything like that. Nah.
How do you feel when you go to those games and hang out?
Everybody asks me that.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like I usually go with my siblings, and they're so descriptive. I feel like I'm watching the game. Yeah, like, and man, like, honestly, my heartbeat is a basketball. So like when I'm just in the surrounding, like it's like that's my high.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you ever miss being out on the court. Do you still try to shoot? I know you.
Oh
can't see
yeah,
them,
I'm
but
taking money. I take people money.
You take
Like,
people's
yes,
money and
yes. Like we could play. We could play.
and
Yeah.
you can still you can still-
Absolutely. Yes. My sister makes sure I don't lose that. Like we go to the gym all the time.
Oh, she tell you to
Yeah.
move over
Yep.
and
Yep. We do that. Yeah.
Wow. See,
Yep.
God is so amazing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna now allow her to do the spoken word, guys, because I really want to hear. Because she done gave me some. How they go? How the young folk go? She done gave me some. There we go. Can you stand up and do that, please, ma'am?
I'm gonna touch a different area. The name of this poem is on questions to God. Shoot. So I'm just gonna bless y'all with this and get from up here. Hey. Dear God, I first want to start this prayer off by just simply asking you for grace. Because right now I'm vulnerable, coming to you in my rawest form, so I apologize in advance for anything wrong that I may say. I heard that God is love and love is God. If this is true, God, why is it that my heart feels this way? I mean, I never expected life to be easy, but then again, no one ever told me it would be this way. Now I'm standing here before you with just a mustard seed of faith. So now that it's just me and you, God, I apologize in advance about my aggression, but God, I got questions. Because see, I understand that with life comes death and with death comes you. But if you knew of this, why would you allow us to associate death with pain instead of comfort? Why is it so easy for humans to allow the perception of time to be altered? Why would you bless us with so many beautiful souls just to come and take them back from us, God? Why is everything we do in life associated with a clock when not even this world is timeless, God? I got questions. Like, why can't we all be granted the luxury of a Last Supper? Now, hear me out. Because in no way am I comparing any of us to Jesus, but according to the Bible, you are our Father, therefore we too are your children. So again, Father, let me just apologize about my aggression. It's not you that I'm second guessing, and I know the Bible tells us to not lean on our own understanding, but even knowing all that, it's just something about death that just brings certain questions, God. It's just something about death that just brings certain emotions, God. It's just something about death that just brings certain realizations, like although death is a stranger that one day we will all meet to get the glory, it still hit a little different when it come without warning. I'm affected, God. I'm mourning. You took another one of my heroes without warning, and now all I have left is faded memories and a lingering thought about what it was I would have said if, like the Last Supper, I'd have been granted one last moment. Maybe I should shut my heart off from love so that it don't hurt so bad when I lose them, or maybe I should just learn to toughen up so that it don't hurt so bad when I lose them, or maybe I should just give up on it not hurting so bad when I lose them, or maybe you can just give us a better understanding on why it is we have to lose them. And God, if we absolutely have to lose them, why it gotta happen so tragically? I mean, plane and car crashes, school shootings, cancer, domestic violence, and let's not forget about the ones that was murdered by the cops. Rest in peace to Sonia Massey. Where were you when all this was happening? I'm confused and in need of understanding. If you can hear me, God, please send an answer. And I hope that it doesn't bother you, Father, that I have more questions. Like, if our steps are really ordered, why are so many of your children confused about their life's purpose? God, why you let these ICE agents come and deport people off of some stolen land when the real immigrants are the ones that's doing all the deporting? God, why is it that the worst part about betrayal is that it always seems to come from your loved ones? And God, if I retaliate, that wouldn't be of God, but no one said nothing to them when I was the one they was hurting. Don't leave yet, God. I got more questions like, how can being a convicted felon take away your right to vote, but don't take away your right to run a nation? Why is it that so many people who once fought for our country now take up half the homeless population? I mean, is it just me, or are black people the only ones who have yet to receive reparation? And God, I'll never stop asking, how can I come from a God and not be one if I was made in your creation? Look, Father, I feel like I've taken up enough of your time. But my final question before you go is, if life is such a precious gift, why do we all start our lives off crying? When you have time, please answer me. Thank y'all.